In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Instagram Stories and then share with you 3 reasons why Instagram Stories can help you to build your business in 2018. So stick around. Hey, thanks for sticking around. Bob Brown here. Listen, if you're an active subscriber, I want to say welcome back. And if you're new to my channel and you're looking to get more tips, tools, and training on how to leverage social media to build your network marketing business, then you're in the right place. So you're going to want to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and click on that bell notification. And that way you're going to be updated every time I put out a new video so that you can stay on top of the social media realm. So one of the reasons I wanted to create this video was because since 2016, when Instagram Stories first came out, there's been some minor changes to the platform. And in this video, I want to show you how you can actually access your stories and then create those stories and get them set up so other people can see them as well. So before I walk you through that process, I wanted to share with you 3 reasons why you need to be using Instagram Stories to build your business in 2018. The first reason is there's 200 million daily active users using stories. Yes, that's right. Every day, over 200 million people use Instagram Stories. That's more than Snapchat. And that's why this particular platform, using stories, is becoming one of the fastest growing platforms ever. So what does this mean for you? It means that there are a humongous amount of eyeballs on this platform ready to see what you're putting out in your Instagram Stories. So you're going to get plenty of exposure by creating Instagram Stories and putting them up on your page. So that's number 1. Number 2 is that Instagram Stories are discoverable. Yep, that's right. What discoverable means is that those people that aren't necessarily following you will also be able to discover or see your Instagram Stories. That's a great thing. Your stories will last for 24 hours. Now, once you put them up there, you've got a 24-hour period where people can come to your stories and see what you have to offer in there. So you can tell a little bit more about your business. You can share an offer in there. You can do a little bit more personal things. There's a lot of things that you can do in an Instagram story to kind of switch things up from what you would normally be posting in your Instagram feed. So that's a great tool right there to be able to share your stories with more people. So it's a great opportunity to create new raving fans if it's used consistently and creatively. And the third reason you want to be using Instagram Stories to build your business in 2018 is the fact that you can actually use hashtags in your stories. Now this is amazing, it's kind of new, but you can actually place a hashtag inside of your story, and so if somebody's actually searching for specific hashtags, then your story is going to show up in the top of the feed there. That's exciting. More eyeballs are going to see your feed, you're going to be more discoverable, so you're going to get more engagement on your Instagram Stories. That's the goal in using Instagram Stories. So you can check that out when you're scrolling through your favorite hashtags and see if there's actually those particular hashtags in there that are related to specific stories. Go ahead and check it out and see what you find. All right, so let's go ahead and jump on this training today, and we're gonna get on the computer, I'll get on the phone, and that way I can walk you through and you can see what we're doing. So stick around. Here we are on one of my Instagram profile pages. Before we get started, I want to let you know that if you stick with me to the end of this video, I've got a special bonus tip for you that's going to show you how you can get your stories discovered by more people. So stick around for that one. So like I said, we're on one of my Instagram profile pages here. This particular one, I've just hit 12,000 on it. Really excited about that. But we're going to jump into this. We're talking about Instagram Stories today. So how do you set up your first story? So if you're looking at your phone and you see your logo or your profile picture image, you see that little plus sign below the image there. So once you click on that blue button, it's going to bring up your Instagram Story Studio that you can actually edit your stories and then be able to upload them from there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now there's a couple different things that you can do with this, and I want to show you. You can actually take pictures by tapping on the white circle there just one time. If you do that, you can take a picture, or you can actually shoot video. Now you can either do front or rear facing, so if you wanted to do a selfie type of image on this, you can do that, or if you wanted to do a video of somebody else, an interview or something like that, you can do that as well. So either one of those you can work on there. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going to show you how to do a video. So if you press and hold the white circle, you can see that it's going. Now if you move your thumb up or down on that. You're going to get a little bit of movement in your video as well. So that'll go for 10 seconds and then it'll be finished. If you let go any time before that 10 seconds, then you're going to actually stop the video before that. So you can actually make shorter videos than 10 seconds, but 10 seconds is the longest that you can actually make your story for. So you have some options there. You can actually shoot a single photograph and edit that photograph, or you can take a video and then begin to edit that video. So there's a couple of things you can do on that video. You can actually do text overlays on your videos. You can add stickers to your video. So you can do a couple of different things to that. I'm actually going to delete that one there. So once you're finished editing that image or the video, all you have to do is you'll see right down here at the bottom left-hand corner where it says your story. You click on your story and that will actually upload that directly to your stories. So with your stories, you can shoot either front-facing or rear-facing video. You can take single snapshots, or another way that you can use your stories is by uploading a image from your gallery. And that's what I'm actually going to do here. I'm going to show you and walk kind of through the steps of that to be able to do that. So once you're on your storyboard creator, you just click on this image button there to the left-hand side, and that'll bring up your gallery. And so then you can pick from any of your images that are in your gallery there to be able to upload to your stories. And so I'm going to use this one right here. I like this one. It's pretty cool. Now I can actually add text to this. I can add stickers to this as we're editing this. Real quick, I'm going to add a little bit of text to this. So if I click on the text button right there at the top, click done there, I can add that. I can resize that. I can make it bigger, smaller. I can actually change the color on that. So if I didn't like that color, if I double tapped on that again, I could actually change the color to that. So we can change the colors. So there's a couple different things you can do on that. So now as I mentioned before, we talked about hashtags. I want to show you one of the ways that you can put a hashtag in your image and have that hashtag be searchable or discoverable. So one of the ways you can do that is through the sticker tab. So the first way I'm going to show you how to do it is through the sticker tab. So if you click at the sticker tab at the top, that'll bring up stickers. You can see that there's the hashtag sticker that's in here. So if you bring up the hashtag sticker and you type in there, as soon as you start typing, you're going to see some other hashtags that are available, and then you can just choose from those. So here's one we're going to use. We'll do build your life. Now depending on which hashtag you use and how much competition is with that, it will enable you to actually be able to show up on the Explorer page. And I'll show you that in one second there. So let's say we wanted to use this one. We're going to say done with that. Now we can actually change that to a clearer picture, and we can put that right at the bottom. Again, we can resize this as well. Let's get that out of there. We can resize that as well and just put that there. So that could be a post that we've just now finished. And once that's done, in order to upload that to our stories, real simple. Now when it goes up there, because it has the hashtag in it, it will be searchable. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and load that up there. Okay, you're going to see the plus sign is going to disappear on that. You're going to see the Instagram color ring that's around that. So you can see across the top of my storyboards there, there's other stories that are in there that have shown up, both from people that are in or that are my followers, that aren't my followers. So those hashtag or those stories are discoverable, but they're also discoverable through your hashtags, and we'll look at that in just one sec. So and once you click on it, if you click on your own story to check it out, which we're going to do that now to see if it's there. Okay, and it is. Once it feeds through that and goes through, you're going to see now that it goes back, the color's gone. It's just got the gray circle around it, letting you know that you've actually viewed your story. Now, the interesting thing about this is that your stories are only good for a 24-hour period, and then they disappear from your story feed. So you can actually save them into your gallery. You can use them again later, and that's one of the cool features as well. As we go back here, that I'll show you, because your Instagram stories are something that you can use to actually share more about your business, your personality, your offers, your products, your services. So you can actually use stories to do just a little bit different than you would in your normal posts. And that way you're going to get more engagement, more traction. And so that's really what stories are all about. Kind of telling your story of what you're doing and what you're all about on your Instagram account. So it just kind of amplifies the things that you're doing there. So it's a great opportunity to be able to do that. But you've created these stories now, and you don't want to just get rid of them. What Instagram is allowing you to do now is to use them as story highlights. And so you can actually save them to your phone, and then you can put them in your story highlights. And there's a couple of different ways that you can do that, staying them on there. So if you want to now take one of your old stories and upload them into your highlights, it'll actually go back through the feeds, the ones that you've used, and it stores them all in here so that you can actually pick one of those, put it in your highlights now, and it will stay in the highlights for as long as you want it there till you change it. So that's the good thing about that. Highlights are really good. Now, in both stories and highlights, Instagram is now allowing you to actually add a link, but you have to have over 10,000 followers to actually add a clickable link in there. So the only place that you can really still do that is in your bio. So your bio gives you a clickable link, but once you get past the 10,000 follower mark, then you can have a clickable link both in your stories and in your story highlights. So that way you can have multiple links on your profile page going to different offers, products, services, social media platforms. You can also send people to your blog. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with stories and story highlight. So I want to just show you just real quick, I'm going to run through a couple of mine. So these are my highlights that I've used. These have been stories that I've used before. I've got a couple of free ebooks that I'm giving away in here. There's my Facebook group that's in there as well that I'm sending people to. So there's a couple of just different ways that you can actually use your story highlights as well. So just kind of a bonus on that. I want to do this. I want to take you over and show you a couple of stories here. So one of the stories I want to show you is from my buddy Garrett. Now I met Garrett several months back. Garrett actually ended up picking up my free ebook on how to get your first 10,000 followers. We became friends after that, had lunch a couple of times, and just kind of got to know each other. Well, he started implementing some of the strategies that were found in that book, and he just started crushing it. So Garrett's done some amazing things with his Instagram profile. He is continuously creating creative posts and stories, and he's kind of sharing those on a daily basis, which is really helping him to grow his account. So I want to just show some of Garrett's stuff. Now Garrett's in the financial arena, and a lot of stuff that he does is motivational for business and finances, but he also is a health and fitness nut, and so a lot of the things he does is for health and fitness as well. But he's really creative at this, and he's using it to just kind of build his brand and kind of share his message and the things that he's passionate about with other people. And that's what stories are all about. So let me show you Garrett's. So Garrett's got a couple here that he does. So this is one of his images, and Garrett posts almost every day. So this is one of his from yesterday, another one today, and his other one. So a lot of times he does a lot of video on this of him working out and other things as well. But he's using his Instagram stories again to paint the picture of his brand, his image, and who he is and what he does. And he does a very good job at it. You can go over there and check out his Instagram profile at Dream Warrior Empire. I'll leave a link below this video that you can do that. I'm also going to leave a link for that free Instagram guide that I was telling you about, how to get to your first 10,000 followers that Garrett picked up. I'm going to leave a link below this video for that as well. If you're watching this on Instagram, if you're watching this on Facebook, then you're going to have to leave me a comment, and I'll shoot that ebook over to you. So Garrett, like I said, has done a fantastic job at that. There's some other Instagram stories in here. Here's another one that I follow a lot. So Russell does a lot of different Instagram stories that are in here. He shares a bit about his family, business. So he mixes it up in here, which is really good to do. You don't want to just business, but you want to show a little bit about personality and everything else that's going on there. So that's what Russell does as well. So stories are a great tool to be able to share your business, your brand, and a little bit more about your personality so that people know, like, and trust you. That way, when it does come time to do business, they're going to be comfortable with you and be able to either buy your products, services, or join your company. So that's kind of the key thing that you want to do. Let me talk about, I said I would have a bonus tip at the end of this. I want to share with you a bonus tip for your Instagram hashtags. So I showed you one way to be able to do that, but I want to show you another way to be able to do that. And this is really kind of powerful as well. So we've created that post. I'm going to go ahead and use this post here. So on this post here, we want to create some different hashtags. So and if you create them this way, these hashtags will actually be clickable hashtags. So if you actually click on them, it'll take you to the hashtag that you're looking for. So if you go in here and just into the text editor, and you actually start with your hashtag and then start typing in here. Okay, so here's network marketing tips, and we do that, and then we actually make it smaller so it's all one. Okay, so you can do that there and put that, finish that up, and that will be in there, and you could actually move that. So once that story's uploaded, that now becomes a clickable hashtag in there that will take them directly to that particular hashtag search there. Now I want to show you a couple other things because this is really cool. So if you use the sticker, you can only put one sticker in there with that hashtag, but if you use the text editor, then you can put multiple hashtags in here. Now the thing is if you're going to put an image up here or a video up here or whatever else, you don't want all these hashtags spread out. So I'm going to show you how you can actually put multiple hashtags in here and hide those hashtags, still making stories searchable, but not being cluttered with all your different hashtags. So let's add another hashtag in here. So we're going to do this one, home-based business. Okay, so we're going to make that smaller, and we're going to say that that is done. Now these ones here, we can actually make them even smaller than that. Now the story that I have on here says sometimes later becomes never, so do it now, comment yes below. So what I'm going to actually do is in order to make this work for us, I'm going to put a poll in here. Okay, so that they can actually comment on here, and I'm not even going to put any text on that, but I'm going to put this right there for just a second. So that's actually going to hide that text. And then what I want to do now is take our hashtag, and I'm going to shrink that hashtag down. I'm going to shrink both these hashtags down. Okay, then I'm going to move them down below here, and I'm going to put that poll box in front of them. Now they're hidden, but they're still on here, making this particular story still discoverable or searchable in the hashtags, but it's not cluttered with all the different hashtags. And you can put multiple, and you can shrink them down to they're barely seen, and you could put 10 to 15 different ones in here if you really wanted to get creative at this. So that's just a tip to help you to be able to get your Instagram stories seen by more hashtags and discovered by more people. Great tip for that one there. So let's go ahead and say yes to this. I'm going to go ahead and upload this right now, and then I want to show you how this actually works. So we use network marketing tips, and we use home-based business. So in order for me to actually be able to see that, I'm going to actually switch accounts and see if those show up in my other account here. If they don't, we are going to go ahead and search them and see if we can get them to come up in the search engines. Let's try the search on this. So network marketing tips. Okay, we brought up the network marketing tips hashtag search page, and so this is on the Explorer page here. Right there you can see below the top image there, a logo. You see the colorful hashtag. If I click on that, look what comes up. That is my hashtag that I just put in there. So this is the Explorer page, and my posts may not be able to make it into the Explorer page, but my hashtag is at the very top. So anybody that clicks on that hashtag there will be able to see it. So that's the benefit of having the hashtags in there, especially if you're just getting started with Instagram, and some of your posts may not have the engagement to be able to boost you or to rank you on the Explorer page. You can actually start ranking on the Explorer page by using hashtags in your Instagram stories. You're going to get seen by more people. You're going to be discovered by more people. So that's just a great tip, great tool to be able to start using Instagram stories to start building your business and your brand, even if you're just getting started. Now know this, like anything, because very few people know about this and are using it, it's really fairly easy to get your story on that hashtag. But as more and more people start using this, you're going to see more and more hashtags showing up there, pushing your hashtag farther and farther down the line on that story as well. So right now, start using this, start benefiting from this particular strategy, and you're going to see some real engagement and a boost to your following on Instagram. All right, so there you have it, Instagram stories, how to get your stories discoverable, how to use hashtags to actually start ranking on the Explorer page. Some great tips to be able to begin to get exposure for your business, your brand, and also to grow your Instagram following. So if you got value in this, do me a favor, like, comment, and share this video with somebody else that may be trying to grow their Instagram account as well. If you'd like to get your hands on that free ebook that I was talking about, you can click the link below this video and you will be able to get that video. I'll shoot it over to you right away. And also, you can help out by subscribing to my YouTube channel by clicking that button there. And if you want to see more of my videos, you can do that by clicking on that next video right here. So listen, I hope you have a great day. I'm looking forward to sharing some more videos on Instagram with you. And so I will talk to you in the next video. Bye now.